the following presentation of the National Football League. Ladies and gentlemen, here
on the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His team lost last time out, trying to turn things around this time. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
to kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of right to the air to open this one up. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 46. Here's second down and a yard.
At the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. On the move past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 21, here's second and 5. They'll go play action with May. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
Throwing is May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 9-yard line.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Mario Douglas. Touchdown, New England. His 4th TD grab of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind...
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 7, Ravens
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Wester now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes!
These are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. They'll bring up 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Patriots first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Not just the first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
A gain of 18.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw again is May. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Here's May again. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
May to the air once more. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. To throw now, May.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, Mike. It looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Henderson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Now Jackson on the move. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That is left side and caught by Flower.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Harold Landry into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On the give, it's Henderson. And mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Patriots first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now is Meg. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Meg. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Patriots first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, it's May. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Tylan Wallace deep for Baltimore. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down back at the 5.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Open man, that's Flowers. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up as the 30-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First rule of backed up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points? Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd down, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Pistol formation with Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Complete to Henderson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Run out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. Throwing is May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll go with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. From the 35, it's first and 10.
2 yards on the play. First down, Patriots.
On play action, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Ravens' 27.
Try the right side with Henderson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the Patriots first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Patriot first down.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Ravens 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play. That is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. He'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Robert Spillane spills him there.
Second and 6.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Here's Mitchell from the pistol. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down. Literally and awkwardly. Right at the line of scrimmage.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Patriots' 33-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Open right side is likely. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up third and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Jackson out of the pistol. Moving to his left. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll run again. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 2-yard line.
Mitchell trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
2-yard line.
Jackson going to keep it himself. Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he is going to come up short. The pass going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell, touchdown Baltimore. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. Now he'll air one out. That's hot! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. What a big play there for New England. Pickup of 46 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's May. Short pass caught by Henry, tight end. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and goal.
May to the air once more. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throw again is May. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. It sends a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, New England. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Makes the score Patriots 28,
much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Wester now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Tackled by Quan Alexander. A 7-yard pickup.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And it's caught. It is Hopkins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Throwing Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the league starts now, and it kicks off in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Bengals. All right, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season. The regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. And it's the rookie 6th-round pick, Ollie Gordon. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Dolphins had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's Trevor Lawrence. This'll wind up a touchdown. The Jaguars run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Raiders. And this is Jaden Higgins. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Texans had to fight for this one, but they get the job done. 28-24 the final. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Things getting interesting now as the regular season starts to wind down. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Still first down.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Still first down.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Still first down.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
It's now 3rd down and long.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got it backed up so far. You're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Crazy. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the handoff, Henderson. He brings this to the 26-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Henderson. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Patriots first down. A gain of 7. First down, New England.
To throw now, May. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. His 4th TD grab of the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Patriots will extend this 3rd quarter lead. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Second down, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Baltimore, first down.
Now Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
50-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out front.
Jackson's his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Mitchell. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
A gain of 2.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Now, Jackson. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
At the 18-yard line.
Jackson now. This one complete to Bateman. And he's in! Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The extra point is good. And the Ravens back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Now, after after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, he'll try to keep it going. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
May to throw on 2nd down. Has completed to Douglas. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Now May going for it all. Picked off by the all-pro Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Back to throw. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will go all the way. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens back within 7. It's 35-28. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 7. They'll go play action with May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
operating from the shotgun. It's May. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Travis Jones. He's into dropping for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking them down and took them down for a loss.
The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field, and he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. Now Lamar going to hang on to it, and he'll give himself up here. That's a gain of 5 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action now. Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Raven 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and...
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. Oh, and he is deep-leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now it's Jackson. Trying to set up the screen for Mitchell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know.
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. We're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. That ties the game. 35-35.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. May going to look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
That's good for our Patriots.
Here's May. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 41, here's second down and 7.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing now is May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Into space. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point is good, and the Ravens will go up by 7.
Ravens 42. Patriots 35.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. To throw is May. There's a short one to Hooper. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 35-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. And the Patriots first down.
So first and 10 here now at the 38.
First down, Patriots.
And in motion, it's Diggs. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, New England.
Patriots first down. A gain of 14.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. And this time, they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 4.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll bring this inside the 30. Gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Pats' first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Patriots are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
4 yards. And the Patriots first down.
To throw now. May. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Begin with a zone read. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is gone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On the give, it's Henderson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's second and 8 at the 46.
They gonna hold on to this one.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
We'll try to run for it with Henderson. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Patriots first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's found his receiver, Butek. And the Patriots are going to be set up with first and goal. He is down at the 6.
4 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. They'll run with Henderson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
He'll drop to throw.
Ravens, 6
This one caught at the 4. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal.
pickup. Brings up third and
Now May, and that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New England. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Wester now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Here's Henry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Third down, they need 5. From the gun, Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 70 yards! Touchdown, Baltimore! So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are going to extend their lead.
56. Patriots 41.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The
Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. At 3, third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. Only one timeout remaining for the defense. Pistol give to Henry. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And he'll bring this inside the 30. Gain of about 5.
Delayed on the tackle. A gain of 5 yards. It's now 4th down and
I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my low.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go. It's Mitchell. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.